Hey everybody, and welcome to another plan with me. This week we are planning out April 5th through the 11th. I'm using this kit from SPC. She called it Enchanted. It's one I've had in my collection since last year, and I finally decided to use it. Well, I kept putting it out, and then I kept pushing it for other things, but finally used it for this week. I am pulling in some Plannahannah spring overlay quotes. I used one in that box right there, which is really hard to say, but it's be like a flower, survive the rain, but use it to grow. I don't know, I thought it was good for this week. Also pulled in some gold overlays from SPC. I know the bow, it's a super old bow. I think I got it in a grab bag at some point. But use that. I also used some Sticky Essential overlay tapes. But it was a pretty good week. I got to see the baby ducks for the first time. They were so cute, and they're growing so quick. But I got to see them, and then I also had my cold that I get pretty much every year in the spring and the summer, which I think is associated with my allergies. And then me and my mom also went to a wedding on Saturday. And it was just really nice. It was fun to get out for once, which I usually tend to not like to get out. But I actually had a really, really good time, although my shoes broke. I noticed it when I was leaving the house, and I was like, oh, look, Mom, my shoes are breaking. She's like, grab an extra pair of shoes. And then I started doing something else, and as soon as we got to the place we were supposed to park, I noticed they were really breaking, and so yeah. That was fun, and then eventually towards the middle of the night, I just totally broke them off, and they turned into flats, and it worked out pretty well. But it gave me an excuse to buy a new pair of shoes, so that's exciting. But, pretty good week. Okay, and I will catch back up with you guys when it's time to do the day by day. Okay, so moving on to the day by day. So first off, I show you my brand new tweezers. I love them so much. They're from Sassy Planner Co. This was my first time using them. Absolutely love them. Love the curves of them. But to start off on Monday, I use a Glam Planner Bippity Girl that I use to mark a Target pickup. And then I have my work label, and I'm using another girl from Glam Planner. This one is Kisma, to mark that I was very annoyed with one of my doctor's offices because they absolutely did not listen, and I'm still kind of upset with them at this point because they still haven't called me back, but probably need to follow up on that. But underneath that, I have a sticker from Sassy Planner Co. I'm using a little happy mail girl to mark, obviously, happy mail. And then I'm using a paper Kumoko panda to mark that I ironed my scrubs. And then I'm going to grab that little quarter boxy thing and use a Mixie Cat Stuff cat to mark watching American Dad. And then lastly, I'm using a little Happy Dia cat computer flat lay thing to mark that I replied to some YouTube comments. So starting off on Tuesday, I had the day off, but I did wake up with a little bit of a sore throat, which I had my mom look at it, who is a nurse, and she said that it was just drainage, which usually happens about this time of year. But under that, I had to call the doctor to get some allergy meds, so I use a Joy of Planning girl to mark that. And then in the appointment label, I am using a paper and milk Maru to mark that I took a nap. And then a Mixie Cat Stuff cat to mark that I picked up the meds I had called. Okay, so I also stopped by the storage unit. I think I had to drop off a couple pairs of my shoes because I don't know, I keep them in there pretty much. But I used a Stardust Stickers storage unit sticker. Under that, I use a Crafty Planner little character and a Walmart script, also by her, to mark Walmart. And then a Paper Kumiko little sticker and a Plannahannah Dairy Queen script. And under that, a Joy of Planning little chicken to mark that we fed all the animals. And then I'm using a little appointment label thing and a Plannahannah little film icon to mark that I did some filming. And then a planning sesh is from Saucy Stickers Co. And the little character girl is from Shop Paper and Thread, who's going back to Sweet Ava's paper. And lastly, I had some anxiety for some reason, which I find out what that reason is later on, but the Back Off Anxiety is also from Saucy Stickers Co., and the Anxiety Girl is Fox and Cactus. So starting off on Wednesday, I felt awful that day. So I put down my work label first, but I use a Fox and Cactus little girl. Oh, well, I'm going backwards apparently. But the Phillip tank, that is from Little Planner Prints. The car wash sticker is Joy of Planning. The script is Plannahannah. And then a Fox and Cactus girl. And the I Feel Like Shit is also Plannahannah. That afternoon, I had an eyebrow appointment, and that is from Love Shira. And then I was feeling really bad still, so I decided to treat myself to Taco Mama, which is one of my favorite places in Auburn. And I use a Fox and Pip little taco doodle, and then they forgot the queso. I was so upset. I definitely should have checked before I left, but the little crying munchkin is, Once More with Love. And then I had a Chewy delivery, so I just used a paw print from Paper and Milk. Starting off on Thursday, it was payday, and that little payday is from Adorably Amy Designs. And then I have a work label. Again, I was still very congested that day, so I just use a little glam planner kiss mug, like blowing her nose. So, and then wasn't feeling all that great again, obviously, so I just watched some American Dad, and I use a shot paper and thread dotty to mark that. I did edit, apparently, so that is a Crafty Planner Co. little edits icon, which I will say is one of my favorites. I love using that one. And then I have another dotty from Shop Paper and Thread, and a trash out script from Kinsey's Creations. Friday, I had to change out my contacts, so that is from Crafty Planner Co. And I got McDonald's breakfast, and the little icon is sugar box stickers. And a work label, and then I went to Sam's Club with my coworker and friend, and that girl is Fox and Cactus. And then I felt awful when I got home. It's like I knew I should have taken my medicine. Like, I definitely needed like just an ibuprofen, and I probably would have been fine. But no, I let it keep going, and it just turned into an awful headache. But under that, I had to change out my cat's little fountain filter, so I use a Joy of Planning cat for that, and then I did paint, or well, not paint my nails, I used like the little stickers, so I just put a Once More with Love Munchkin with the nail polish, and that finished off my Friday night. And let's see, so I'm about to put down the weekend banner that came in the kit. Just sticking that on the weekend, obviously, and there's those lovely tweezers. So starting off, I had work that morning. Well, that morning to afternoon. And then I got off early for the wedding, so I went by Starbucks and got me a Frappuccino. The Starbucks script is from Plana Hannah, and the girl is Shop Paper and Thread. And then I had to get all fancied up, so I use a Whimsical Cat Girl for that. And then I'm going to make like a little half box extender. So I think that's what I'm probably doing right there. Let's see. But I'm going to use that, and then I'm going to use a little Chasing Chelsea little wedding bride and groom to mark the wedding. And let's see if I will put it down. Oh, there we go. Took me a little while, but I'm doing that. To give me just a little bit of extra room. Just flatten it out with a ruler. And there we go. Okay, so there's that Chase and Chelsea sticker. And then under, I'm going to use the little This Is Fine cap from Fox and Cactus to mark that my shoes broke. Which I'm very sad. Well, it was coming. Those shoes I had since high school. Which, I don't even want to think how long I've been out of high school at this point, which it's not awful. It's like 6 years, but. And then I was really anxious, so I used a Coffee Monsters Co. emoji, and then I came home and watched some American Dad. Okay, moving on to Sunday. So starting off, it was my aunt's birthday. So I just marked that with a little Joy of Planning girl. Let's see, I don't know what I'm doing. Apparently taking my time. There we go. And then under that, I'm going to use a Fox and Pip little sleepy girl and a Sleep In script. And I believe that one is from Ice Cream Joe. And then I'm going to use a Happy Dia little duck to mark that I went and saw the baby ducks again. And then I came home and took a nap, and that cat is Mixie Cat Stuff. I changed the sheet, so I use a Once More with Love little munchkin there, and the change sheet script is from Nicole Hutch Designs. I also did my laundry, so that one is Dottie from Shop Paper and Thread, and the laundry script is Kinsey's Creations. I watched some American Dad, so the icon is just one that came in the kit. And lastly, on Sunday, I just edited my video, and the icon is Crafty Planner Co. And I believe that, well, obviously, that does finish up the day by day. So, there we go. I'm going to put on the deco and the date covers and fill everything in. I feel like I'm getting better at doing the voiceovers. I definitely feel more energetic about it now that I've done it a couple times. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I feel like now that I'm getting used to it, my personality is coming through, which not sure if that's a good thing or not, but I hope you guys enjoy it, and I will see you in my next one. Thank you so much for watching.